Ladies and gentlemen, Call of Duty points are officially back in Black Ops 4, and they've introduced them in a very, very odd way. So, as of right now, all you can spend your Call of Duty points on are tiers for the supply stream. So, as we know, there are 200 levels in the supply stream, and for every about hour of in-game play time you play, you unlock another tier of the Black Market supply stream, whatever you want to call it. Now, you are actually able to buy every individual tier one after another for 100 COD points. So for all 200 levels, it's going to cost you 20,000 COD points, which is the equivalent to about 160 American dollars. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, that's quite a big chunk of money, but all in all, I don't think it's that ridiculous. Compared to other things like the Battle Pass from Fortnite, you're looking at around the same amount of money, so it's not an over ridiculous amount to charge. The other thing is, I know some people are going to say, no, the Fortnite one is cheaper to unlock everything. You have to remember the Fortnite Battle Pass is only 100 levels, whereas the Black Ops 4 Battle Pass is 200 levels. So that's where some of the difference comes in there. Anyway, though, I don't think that's the problem. The problem is how the actual pass works. The only way to currently level it up is based off of playtime. Now, as I mentioned, every tier is about an hour of playtime, so if you want to level up all the way to level 200, you have to play for about 200 hours, and that's in-game time. That doesn't count for the time you're in the menus, it doesn't count for the time you're not in-game. So the way that Activision has designed this system is almost like they're making you work. It's almost like designing a job for you, and for every hour you actually play the game, you are making 80 cents, because every tier costs about 80 American cents to actually buy. Therefore, for every hour you play, you are saving yourself 80 cents. And that I don't like. I don't like that it's an equivalent to working a job. And you may be saying, well, it's kind of like this way for Fortnite and no one's ever complained. The big difference with Fortnite is that they actually give you challenges to level up your battle pass. By completing these challenges, you rank up the battle pass faster, and it's not just simply based off of playtime. On top of that, it doesn't nearly take as long to rank up your battle pass in Fortnite as it does to rank up your supply stream in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And honestly, the main reason for that is the fact that there is challenges in Fortnite. There's ways to rank it up faster other than just sitting down and playing the game. And honestly, that is my big problem with the supply stream in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. It's not the fact that it costs $160. It's the fact that the only way to level it up is sit down and grind it out. It's like they're trying to make this a job, as I've mentioned before, for the people who are playing the game. And I don't like that. Playing a game should be fun. It shouldn't feel like every hour I play, I make 80 cents. That's some shit straight out of Black Mirror if you've ever seen that show. Now, good news, this isn't the only way you can spend your money in Call of Duty. They have also introduced something called special orders. And as of right now, there are two different special orders, a Bombero and the Covert special orders. Now, basically, all that these do is you can buy them with Call of Duty points. For example, the Bombero is 800 Call of Duty points, which is about $10, a little bit less. And then it gives you an additional 10 tiers on your supply stream that you can level up and get more items. The Covert one is only 5 tiers, so it costs about $5 American. And this one, again, adds 5 tiers to your supply stream where you can get individual items. And honestly, I don't mind this system too much. If they switch it up too often, it'll be a little bit annoying, but honestly, I think this is a pretty good system. I would have actually much preferred if they just did this instead of buying all of the tiers for the whole 200 levels. But I don't mind this system. I don't think it's too greedy unless they're switching it up every day and adding new special orders that frequently. Now, the other thing to mention, if you look at the top of the screen there, you can see something on the left-hand side that's called Blackjack Shop. As of right now, that is not available. Apparently, that's going to be available in November, and when they introduce that, you'll be able to buy items directly for Call of Duty points, but as of right now, as I mentioned, that is not available. So now that we've looked at everything you can spend your Call of Duty points on, the thing I wanted to address is Activision being too greedy with this system? And the simple answer is yes, they are, but it can be fixed. And I think, honestly, the easiest way to fix this is you have to make it so that you can level up your supply stream much, much faster, because as of right now, you have to play 4 hours of Call of Duty at least a day to hit that level 200 within the allotted time for this season. And I know a lot of people are comparing this to Fortnite because the system is so similar, but honestly, if I sit down and play Fortnite for an hour or two every single night and complete a few challenges, it's almost guaranteed that by the end of that season, I'll have my battle pass all the way leveled up. It doesn't take nearly as much grind as the system they have right now in Black Ops 4. And I think the easiest way to fix this is add in daily challenges, add in weekly challenges, and add in some season challenges like Fortnite has. I hate to tell Call of Duty just to copy Fortnite, but it's simple to say the Battle Pass system in Fortnite is simply currently better than the supply stream system currently in Call of Duty. Personally, I don't mind if people want to spend their money and have all of the tiers unlocked right away at the beginning of a season, but what I do care about is if it's next to impossible to level this thing up all the way without spending money, that's not okay. Now, the final thing I have to address, which I think absolutely needs to be fixed, is reserves. So, another big difference between the Battle Pass in Fortnite and the Black Ops 4 supply stream is these things called reserves. And basically every few levels you unlock one of these and it gives you an item at random, which at first I wasn't really opposed to. It's like a supply drop light from Call of Duty Black Ops 3. It's like a very mild version of that. Now, the problem I have with these reserves is, as it turns out, now that people have unlocked all of the tiers, some of the reserves are actually going to give you duplicate items. Some reserves are going to give you the same item more than once. And I think that is ridiculous. If they want to give you the items in a random order, whatever, that's okay. But to have duplicate items in these, to me, is just a little bit of a slap in the face. Personally, I believe that for every level you level up, you should get a brand new item, and they should have 200 items that are spread out throughout the reserves, and in no way should you be able to get duplicates. Now, is it possible that this is a glitch and something that they'll address soon? Yes, absolutely, but as of right now, there are duplicates in reserved, and I think that needs to be addressed and fixed. Now, the real final thing I'm going to leave this off with is a question to you guys, because as we know, with all Call of Duty games in the past 5 years, there have been DLC weapons, and these DLC weapons have been introduced in various Call of Duty games in different ways. In Black Ops 3, they were introduced via supply drops. In Infinite Warfare, they were introduced via challenges, and everyone could earn them. We know that they're going to be coming to Black Ops 4. The question is how? Are they going to be unlocked via the supply stream and you have to level this thing up to actually unlock the weapons? In which case, if there is a weapon unlocked at level 200, that weapon is essentially worth $160, which is an insane amount to pay for a DLC weapon. Another option is they introduce them into the Blackjack Shop and you can literally just buy them for a few Call of Duty points, maybe $5, maybe $10. Now, a lot of people will look at that as pay to win, but personally, I believe it's better than the supply drop system they had in Black Ops 3. Now, personally, if you ask me what is the best way to do this, honestly, I think if they unlock via the supply stream, if, let's say, level 50, level 100, 150, and 200 of every season you unlock a new weapon, I think that's okay, but they have to have a way the hell better system to level up the supply stream system than they have right now. Because as I've mentioned, playing for 200 hours to unlock an entire supply stream is way too much. They need challenges, they need various ways of unlocking the tiers faster, and in doing so, that is what will make this new supply stream system a success for Activision. Because honestly, I think a lot of people are going to spend money on this, especially with the special orders that we talked about before. I think those are a pretty good idea. I just want them to make it friendly for players who don't have money, can't spend money. I want there to be an option to actually earn the various rewards in game. But as of right now, only time will tell. I know Treyarch says they are listening to feedback and will be changing things as the game and Black Market progresses. But like I said, only time will tell. Now, let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you hate the new system? Do you love it? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll be really, really curious to hear what you guys have to say. If you enjoy this video, I'm sure it's going to get some hate, so I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel and like what you see and want to stay up to date on all my videos, the best way to do so is make sure you hit that subscribe button and have notifications turned on. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for